righty.
You might be thinking right now of deadly sharks that hunt humans, and I want them dead. I want that the other way around. I want sharks to be saved and not killed. Yeah, sharks are being killed, and with that happening, bad things are happening. Yeah, people make sharks in their products we use every day, but they are not telling us, the people of the world. Yeah, the people of today do not know that sharks are helping us, but they are. You might be thinking that sharks are bad, but do you know what they really are? Millions of sharks are being killed. You might think 1 million, 2 million, or even 10 million. About 100 million sharks are being killed each year. 100 million. Yeah. At this rate, us humans will be responsible for the extinction of sharks. Yeah. Most sharks are being killed because of finning them. Most people do not know what they are doing every time they kill a shark. Whoa. That's from one vote. That's a lot. Most people are thinking, how are they killing all of these sharks? Most of the sharks are being killed because they are finning them. They take them on a boat, cut off all their fins, and then throw them back into the water. Why? Sharks need to swim in water or else they will drown. And they are used for only their fins. This then affects the food chain. Every time someone kills a shark, it affects the food chain. Sharks are at the top of the food chain, meaning nothing hunts the shark except for one thing, man. If they get killed by humans, something bad happens. Then the food they eat will overpopulate. It becomes into a chain reaction and the whole ocean gets out of hand. Sharks will evolve to keep the ocean in hand. People think that sharks that kill humans should be killed on. Sharks do not know that we are humans. They were not evolved to hunt us. Now, believe it or not, sharks actually help with the air that we breathe. The underwater plants produce air, and there are fish that eat those plants, the producers down at the bottom. Sharks, however, eat those fish so that plants can grow and produce air. Sharks do lots of things, and we are not helping back. Sharks are used no more than materials and foods such as fish and chips, shark fin soup, and even face cream. People treat sharks like they are nothing but materials. The thing is, sharks are more than what people think, and they are using them as face cream. Most people don't even know that sharks are even being used for all of this. The point is that sharks should be saved and they should not be killed. There are many people who are trying to stop killing sharks. Sharks are getting killed way more than they're killing humans, so why be afraid? There are people who have gotten attacked by sharks and they're still trying to save them. Even if you don't want to help, and even if you want to help, everybody can make a change, and this is a way how to. Thank you.
Hey, who talked about remarkable topics in their classroom? Who talked about remarkable topics? Pretty remarkable, right? That you can, would you guys have thought that hunting sharks was a big problem?
No.
I certainly didn't know before Jackson kind of brought this to my attention. So, any questions for Jackson about his topic?
Yes.
What caused you to get such an interest in sharks?
Well, I don't really know. I just read one book, I got interested, and then I started reading lots of them, and then now I'm a shark. I really like sharks, and I want to save them.
Awesome.
How many sharks are finned a year?
I don't really know, but I know that they are finned for this. And also, shark fins have a part, they're tasteless, and they have a little bit of toxic in them.
So they're not even good for you? Oh, wow.
And shark fin soup costs like $100.
Oh my.
Where at? Like, do they sell that in the United States?
I think like Japan or China.
So it's more, you probably could get it here, I would guess, but it's
Yeah,
more popular over there.
yeah,
Okay.
that's where most sharks are getting fed.
Okay, cool.
Nicole?
How do they like use it in face cream? Like, what is it good for in the face? Do you know?
No, but there's other stuff they use for, like, do you guys know about the mako shark?
Yeah. That's the shark.
Yeah, the fastest shark, it swims 60 miles per hour. It's because of its scales, and they actually use those scales for swimsuits so swimmers can go faster. And the grossest thing is the swimmers know also.
Oh my gosh. So you don't know it, so that's kind of another way they use other sharks. Nicole, your question was about what the face cream is actually, like what they actually,
Like, why do they put it in there even?
yeah, do you know the answer to that?
I do not.
Okay, so that's something, that's the cool thing about this, guys. Thank you. The cool thing about this is I noticed that a lot of you, when you had one of your pictures up, everyone was like, oh my gosh. Like you really captured your audience, Jackson, with your multimedia. I think if you guys are interested, Nicole specifically with something like that, I'm sure you could find that information online. And I would encourage you to go research some more on it, okay? We have time, so other questions, let's keep going.
So, did you have a question?
Yeah. I just heard that like you're more like to get bit by a cow than a shark, so they're not really that dangerous.
You're more likely, so you know how when you go to the beach you're afraid of getting bitten by a shark? Well, you're more likely to die from a car when on the way to the beach than you are when you're gonna go to the beach and go in the water.
So Jackson, do sharks try and come after us?
No, they were evolved to eat fish. So if they were evolved to eat humans, if they were, but they aren't, then you would see a shark like, they can smell blood from 3 miles. If you have a single cut, they would come to you from 3 miles.
See, I wonder why do people get bitten at the beach then?
So they think that sharks think that we are fish, but once they bite us, they figure they don't like our taste. So once they bite us, they figure out that they don't like this, so then they go away. So that's why, like, if anybody watches Shark Week, it says lethal happenings, and it would say injuries. You're more likely to get an injury than a lethal happening.
Gotcha. We still got time. A couple more questions.
Yes?
I actually have like a comment. I heard that each year more people get killed by cows than sharks.
Cows? I do not know about cows.
But that could be a good thing to research too. Cool. Hold on, let's wait. Let's wait. Awesome.
Other products, I can't really name all of them. I've heard on some websites, like one you can look up, sharkangels.org. It has loads of stuff, and it just says like a whole list. And I just found a few of them. I just found a few of them and then put them in. I searched some pictures.
Cool.
Zach?
Why do they cut the fins off and then put them back in the water? Why not just kill the whole shark?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know since I'm not Japanese or Chinese.
Well, since you're not a shark hunter.
Yeah, because
Yes.
And that's why I named my talk hunting sharks because they just use the fins, but I don't know why they don't use the whole body. There's people who use the whole body, nothing. They use the jaw and everything.
Hey Zach, he's answering your question. Turn around, Lisa.
But still, I think that's bad.
Can you make a guess as to why they might not kill the whole shark?
So I can't really take a guess for that because
Okay.
it's in their culture. It's like
Oh.
everybody has a culture. That's part of their culture.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes.
I think to add on to that question, why they throw the fins back, I think it may be because maybe there isn't like as much meat in it, or it just doesn't taste as good. Maybe that's why.
I wonder if they think they're actually helping the sharks by putting them back in the water. You know, when they just take the fin.
Well, actually, when they take the fin, sharks need to swim in the water, or else they'll go straight to the bottom.
Oh.
And also, when they sharks need to swim 24/7. There's certain types of sharks that don't, but most of them do. Most of them that we know.
Cool. Last question.
Once they stop swimming,
Last question. Go ahead, Jackson. You can call in.
Right, Sam, are you raising your hand? Tyler?
Oh, I have a comment. I think why they get the fins off is because they probably they probably just be weak in the water, so they probably get the sharks from then and.
Wait, what do you mean by weak in the water?
Well, because they can't swim without their fins. Right?
Well, they can't swim without their fins, so they cut them off. And basically, either way, they're killing them.
Oh.
So, and also, if anybody has seen the latest Shark Week, yeah, Mom, you can ask me on the way home.
No, I have a comment.
Oh, awesome.
They cut their fins off because they use them for the soups and the products, and then they just throw them overboard because it's cheaper. They have to get rid of the bodies because they're gonna die. They can't swim without their fins.
Well, that's bad.
That's cruel. It sounds like nice. Awesome. Man.
And also, that this is the.
You know what? Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Awesome topic, right? One more round of applause for Jackson. If you guys have more questions.